All right, all right, all right. It's my second time trying to film this podcast. So let's hope and pray to whoever you want to pray to that it goes through this time. All right. Let's first talk about CM Punk the going against Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. We all know that's the smartest move. We all know that that will put butts in seats if you have CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam instead of a Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn, um, match at SummerSlam. Let's get something straight. Nothing against Sammy. Look, we all know you wouldn't have held the title as long as Roman Reigns did, but in all honesty, man, in all honesty, it's just like people are complaining about it. People are complaining about the 7 day, 9 day deal or whatever it was, and it's just like we knew he wasn't going to hold the title that long. At least he got to hold the belt. I mean, honest to God, it's just like, why are these people complaining about something to do with wrestling? Now, I made the mistake of doing the same thing with the UWO, but that's beside the point. That's my own mistake. This is the professionals. You know what I'm saying? This is the big leagues. This is the people that's on TV. And it's just like, why are y'all complaining that Sami Zayn only held the title for 9 days or something? At least he got to hold the belt. You know what I'm saying? At least he got to hold the belt. He should be proud of that. Then Kenny Omega defeated MJF. So we're looking at Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay at All in London. I mean, how wild is that? That's a match put butts in seats too. And that's a match that put more butts in seats than MJF versus Will Ospreay. And now here's the question. Here's the question. Will Will Ospreay turn heel at All In when he wins the belt? And should Cody Rhodes turn heel, or should CM Punk turn heel against when they have their match? Because two faces, you don't usually see two faces against each other. One of them has some sort of gimmick, of heel turns. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see if one of them will turn heel. Now let's talk about 27 years ago. Bash at the Beach. Bash at the Beach was on Huntington Beach. It was in Huntington Beach, California, out there in the sand, man. Out there in the sand. And in all honesty, how long has it been since we've seen a wrestling event at like a Road Wild or Bash in the Beach situation? I mean, honestly, how long has that been since they've had some sort of big pay per view at some big event? You don't see that much. You don't see that anymore at all. I mean, you really don't. I mean, that Bash at the Beach was awesome. We had Hogan and Vader in the cage. I remember renting it as a kid. I mean, Blockbuster had their own WWE network full of their movies, and that's the fact, Jack. But let's see here. Let's talk about 31 years ago today. Tonight, since Lex Luger finally won the WCW World Heavyweight title by defeating Barry Windham inside a steel cage at the Great American Bash. Now, I was talking about Great American Bash matches not too long ago, and that's when I obviously left out. Number one, I'm not a Luger fan. I'm really not. With what happened between him and Miss Elizabeth, is just like that's on me. It has me not like him really at all. And so Luger, I'm not a Luger fan, so I don't even know why I'm reporting on this. But I'm just saying that 31 years ago today, he won the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. And okay, moving on. Let's see. Let's ask a question out there. Who's the greatest hardcore wrestler? Let's see. Let's see. Let's pick four. Mick Foley, Terry Funk, uh, Raven, and Sandman. There's my four of who the greatest hardcore wrestler is. And I don't know, man. It has to be up there with Mick Foley and Terry Funk to be who's the absolute greatest hardcore wrestler is. All right, moving on. Who's the true goat in professional wrestling? Who is the true goat in professional wrestling? I mean, we got Ric Flair for the 16-time Ric Flair. We got you know Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's the best good guy in wrestling. He's a pretty good bad guy. He's a pretty good heel. And but Ric Flair, man, would have most people would pick, but I'd pick Hogan myself. I would pick Hogan. I mean, in all honesty, it's just like Hogan's my man. I mean, I don't care. I know that there's a lot of chaos with some things he said in the past and stuff like that, but I'm still a Hogan fan. I hate that he's gone. I'm glad I was able to meet him before he passed away, and I'm still a Hogan fan. Who's the strongest wrestler of all time? All right, who's the strongest wrestler of all time? Goldberg, maybe? I don't know, or Andre the Giant. I mean, that's hard to say. That's hard to say. Moving on. It's like I'm working off my list here. Sorry. Did you hear about AEW suing this movie studio that filmed Queen of the Ring because the production company is alleged to have unpaid their sponsorship fees? I mean, honest to God, it's like who's gonna team up with a wrestling company? Like when Ready to Rumble teamed up with you know, teamed up with Ray Rumble teamed up with WCW. Shoot, I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart here. And then it's like WCW offered them all these guys, and then what if they didn't pay them? You know, what if they didn't pay them? So it's just like, what in the world, man? Who's going to team up with a wrestling company and then not pay them? What kind of sorry person does that? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I like to see where this goes. I really would. I'd like to see where it goes. Did you like Queen of the Ring? Did you like the fact that Lex Luger beat Yokozuna by countout and didn't win the WWF Championship? I mean, honestly, I like Queen of the Ring personally. I mean, I really did. I like Queen of the Ring personally. I thought it was a good movie. I thought I didn't think it was an Academy Award winner by any means, but I will do a movie review on it one day. But for them not to pay, allegedly not pay AEW for their sponsorship fees, that's ridiculous. Because I mean, that's one thing that brought the little bit of people that came and got in the seats to watch the movie was the AEW wrestlers that was in it. I mean, honest to God, it's crazy. Then it's like, let's see here. I talked about that. All right, let's go back to what I was saying earlier. Should Cody Rhodes turn heel at SummerSlam? Everybody's waiting for it. Everybody's wanting it. I mean, if you're a true WWE fan, you want it. You're ready for it. You're wanting it. I mean, everybody wants it, man. Everybody wants Cody Rhodes to turn a heel, and I want it. I want to see it. I want to see Cody Rhodes go back to the black hair and be a heel. And I mean, honestly, it's just like just nuts, man. And I know this podcast was short this week, and I do apologize for it. I've been having some health problems, and I don't want to go into that really. I don't want to talk about my health problems on this podcast, but I've been having some health problems, and it was hard for me to get a podcast in this week. But I made sure I got it in, even after having some technical difficulties last night. I made sure I got it in and then put the work in, and no matter what's holding me back, I just always put the work in. And it's one round at a time, one step at a time, man. I'm just saying, it's just just crazy. It's crazy. It's dealing with some stuff, and I'm planning on coming back Wednesday night, my usual time at 10 o'clock, as long as I'm feeling up to it and feeling all right. And but I hope to be. I hope to be. I plan to be. And so look for me Wednesday night Asylum, uh, around 10 o'clock after AEW goes off. And be sure to like, share, you know, retweet everything, repost, share, all that good stuff. I appreciate all my loyal fans out there. And I thank y'all for watching this week. And once again, I'm sorry for the short podcast this week, but I barely got one in this week. I'm just not feeling up to it. Anyway, thank y'all.